interrupted, but I am on my phone in the bed. This is how I probably do my morning talks. I haven't got up and got to the computer yet, so please forgive me. Be patient with me. Um, I'm talking about the beef this morning with Katt Williams and Shadid Ali. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but it's really getting bad. You know, it's two brothers that somebody gonna about it because it's, and I'm gonna give y'all a little storyline because I'm not supposed to what's going on for the ones that don't know what's happening. Okay, Shadi Ali is a comedian. He's from Houston, Texas. The brother been locked up. He is street. Well, I guess he did a show with Cat, and well, he was supposed to do a show. You know how to a city, and they really don't know the. That's what happened with the situation. However, they were riding around in the city. This is what his story is. They were riding around. He was in the car with Cat. Okay, he was going until he went. They wouldn't let him in, and they whispered to him like, "Hey, we can't let you back in." Woo woo. So they called Cat because he's going ballistic. They called Cat. Cat said, "Well, what is he so angry about? Who is it?" He didn't even remember the man's name. He was just in the car with him. So Cat said, "Well, you know what? To keep confusion down, just go ahead and pay the man for the night, even though he didn't perform." Cat said, "Go ahead and pay him." So they paid him $1,500. Rasheed Ali was pissed. He felt like, how dare y'all try to just pay me to go away? So he's pissed because at this time in his mind, this is how I'm looking at it. Me and Cat cool. He just was with me. This Negro played me, so that's how he looking at it, right? I get it. So let's fast forward 2 years later. Rasheed telling this story to everybody that's listening. That Katt Williams played him. Katt lying, saying he don't know him. He gave the check back. One minute he said he ripped the check up. The next minute he said he didn't sign the check. So I don't know what happened to the $1,500, which is stupid because somebody paid me to do nothing. I'm taking it. I'm going to show you the video in a minute. So it kind of died down until Willie D from the Ghetto Boys, who has a podcast, he rekindled the fire. What happened was he was on Shannon Sharp. The numbers are going crazy. See, everybody right now is coming out the woodwork. When I said God about to reveal people true colors in 2024, I didn't know it was going to be this fast and this harsh. I didn't know people were going to act a damn fool. You know, a lot of black folks' true colors when money come to play. Jealousy just start coming out of their pores. They can't even hide it. Katt Williams, I guess he didn't even realize how many enemies he had until those numbers start jumping. Now, y'all remember that Shay had Steve Harvey. He had Cedric the Entertainer. He had Ricky Smiley. He had all his Kevin Hart. He had all these people on his show. None of this happened. None of this happened. They got millions of views too, but they didn't get the numbers Katt Williams got. They say little things about Cat, but Cat, you know, he more vocal. He's going to speak his piece. And all Katt Williams did was tell his truth. That's his truth. That was his time to talk. But everybody mad at Shannon for letting this man tell the truth. All of this is behind truth, not a lie. Now I can see if all these people mad about a lie. Now one of these comedians have yet to come out and say, Katt Williams lied on me. Not one. Okay, I digress. Let's go on to back to Rasheed. Okay. Willie D interviewing Katt Williams. Now, Willie D video came out before Shay. He just didn't put it out to the public. He did this way before the Shannon Sharp interview. But since allegedly, since he noticed the numbers Shannon was getting, now is the time to put out Cat video. And the reason they say he never put it out is because Katt Williams told him on live after the interview, this is the worst interview ever. He told him, you had the worst questions ever. And I guess Willie D felt like, oh man, I'm not putting this out. Katt Williams didn't even like the interview. But as soon as he seen Shannon numbers, he decided to put it out. And he asked a question. What's up with the beef with you and Rasheed? The world want to know. Katt Williams said the world can't want to know that because he's not that famous for the world to want to know that. And he actually is true. He's right because I never heard of this man. I know a lot of you may have. I heard he's pretty good. I never heard of him. And I know a lot of other people that never heard of this man. So he's pissed that people never heard of him. But it's a lot of entertainers I never heard of. And just because you're famous don't mean you heard of somebody. For example, y'all, D.L. Hughley came to my city. He rode around with a lot of my homeboys. They kicked it. I heard they smoked some weed and everything. They was in a limo with him. If one of them calling to D.L. Hughley's show right now and say, hey, bro, you remember you was in Grand Rapids and you kicked it with us, we was hanging out, he would not remember those guys. You know why? Because you know how many cities D.O. done been in and how many people he done kicked it with and smoked weed with and had a drink with. He don't and who remember another man like that? I could see a pretty woman maybe, but another man? Don't nobody want to remember a man like that. But I guess because Rasheed's saying he's famous. He's a brother from the streets. He from Houston. He been locked up like Katt. They probably kicked it on that level that, nigga, you remember me. But Katt honestly saying, I know of him. I know his jokes. He a pretty good dude. But I don't remember personally what happened that night. All I know is I told him to pay him, and I thought everything was cool. So now this man is all over the internet. Pretty much want to fight Katt. He want to do a celebrity boxing match. Now he run back up the old beef from years ago. He on everybody podcast saying he want to fight Katt Williams because Katt Williams disrespected him. No, I know exactly what it is, and I don't know about you all. Everybody want a little piece of that cat pie. Everybody want a slice of the pie because he hot as fish grease right now, and everybody's mad. But isn't it about time for Katt Williams to shine? They've been dogging this man out through Hollywood. Police been picking him up. People been jumping on him. People been pulling guns on him. Isn't it about time for him to shine? Because he actually is one of the most talented comedians that ever walked this earth. It's not like he don't have the talent. My personal opinion, he should have Kevin Hart money. I don't know how Kevin Hart surpassed Katt Williams like that. But Katt Williams said he's a plant. I'm starting to believe that because he don't have half the talent that Katt Williams have. And I'm just being real. Anybody say that Kevin Hart is equal with Katt Williams, something is mentally wrong with you because it's not true. Not to take away that Kevin Hart is not funny. He's just not on the status as Katt Williams. He ain't on that status as Eddie Murphy. You know, he up there with them making that kind of money, and I don't even see the work he put in. But anyway, back to Rasheed. I'm going to show y'all a video. Because Rasheed is going crazy, y'all. I mean, I never seen nobody this mad in my life. This man really want to hurt Katt Williams, and I pray to God that Katt Williams do not go to Houston to do a show because he really want to hurt him. I'm going to show this video. Hold on. Is this the one? Let me show y'all. Okay, I'm going to let y'all see him talk. Hold on. It's on my laptop. This is Rasheed talking about Katt Williams.
And mostly everybody who was rational that was there, they like, no, there's no way for this nigga not to say he don't know this nigga because he's been in a vehicle with this nigga voluntarily. I'm riding with Ali to the hotel. And then the other part is this. How do you write a nigga a check that you don't know his name? That's random. So in your business of comedy, that you know comedy. So you have went to places and random comics just showed up and people paid them because they showed up and they wanted to perform. He wanted to perform. I felt bad he didn't get a chance to, so I paid this nigga for 2 days.
You know, that's kind of how he is.
I knew you was gonna say it. Hey man, if you watch this, brother. If you look up his network, you Google that nigga's network and you Google mine. We $500,000 on our porn. So why would this?
Y'all see how mad this man getting? He is this jealous of Katt Williams that he woke this man up at the bottom to vouch for Katt Williams knowing him. And old boy pretty much saying, bro, he probably just don't remember you, man. He said, how you don't remember somebody you writing a check to? Katt Williams don't write the checks. He have people writing checks for him. He act like Katt went in his pocket and got a checkbook and wrote his name down. No, he have assistants that do that. So yes, you can write a check to somebody you don't know because you're not actually writing a check. For prime example, who all on here work? Do you see a name on your check you never seen before? You know why? Because he's the CEO of the company. He owns the company. And guess what? If you ask that man that's on your check, do you know Nina? He'd be like, Nina who? He write people checks every week that he never met in his life. So what he just said sounds ridiculous. People write checks all the time and they don't know the person. And then the guy down here, I guess it's his boy. He's half asleep. He said this is what Katt does. He give people money all the time. So he felt like, why would he pay me if I didn't perform? Because he is a stand-up guy. That's what he's saying to him. He gave Boosie $15,000 and never met Boosie in his life. So this is what this about. He's burning mad.
Why would this nigga give me 15? Why would this nigga give me a random ass? He just walk up and give $1,500 to for one performance.
Damn.
I didn't cash the check. I didn't cash the check. I gave the money back. I didn't cash. I put the nigga check up. I jumped in my fucking truck.
Did you just hear him say, I didn't cash the check, I gave the check back, and I ripped the check up? He said 3 different things.
And nobody in Houston is going, the 7,000 that was there, nobody's going to believe this shit. They're like, wait a minute.
No.
That says, that says, and I'm telling you, I'm getting real, bro. And this ain't no arrogant shit. It's like, I don't know nobody who you can find that does not know me. And you saying that you've been doing stand-up for 13 years and you don't know me?
He said, I can't find nobody that don't know me. I've been doing stand-up for 13 years and a nigga don't know me. I don't know you. And then I have people, Caucasian followers, and I've seen a lot of Caucasian women and men speaking on other podcasts, and they said they never heard of this man in his life. So a lot of white people don't know him. It's people probably don't even know Katt Williams. That's what I'm saying. What? He sound crazy. You just go to some older people and say, you know who Katt Williams is? They wouldn't even know who Katt Williams is. Everybody don't know you because you on TV.
Yeah, but don't take it as
No,
an insult.
no. I'm not taking this as an insult.
Yes.
I'm taking this as this. This is what I'm taking this as. LA. That's all I'm taking it as LA. And I've always said this about LA. LA comics and comedy is in a bubble.
Yes.
that they have no idea what's really happening in the stand-up.
That is absolutely true.
So I'm not taking it as insult there. I'm just saying, and I can understand because you just said you was from LA. So it nullifies and explains a lot to me.
Yeah, because you're right about that. We actually are in a bubble. We believe that we're the best of anybody in the United States. We believe we're comparable to New York City. We believe all these things. All right? That part is true. The only difference is I don't really aspire to that anymore.
There's one.
All right?
This is what, and I used to say this about LA comics. LA comics believe all what you said.
Yeah.
With one successful comic from LA, Willie D.
Now you see how he just dogged out the whole city of LA? He says only one successful comic, and that's D.L. Hughley. He just called out a whole city. Nobody talking about Houston, but he just talked about everybody from LA.
One successful comic from LA. Everybody else is immigrants. But LA believes that wholeheartedly.
Yes.
With one championship. It's like the
Yes.
Dallas Cowboys.
That's why.
Thank you for liking the story, sir. You know what I'm saying? We talking about, bro, I have delivered so much great content that it's insane. Like, it's insane. And when I hear people, when I hear comics, I'm never about people not knowing who I am, because it's me the people.
That's true. Absolutely right.
But when it comes to comedy,
Yeah.
I'm a fucking juggernaut. Okay, so that's what Ali Saddiq.
He said when it comes to comedy, he pretty much a genius. I've never heard this man in my life. Okay, here's another video.
He saw me walking back through that building. He said, man, what's up? I said, I'm gonna address this nigga because I got a problem for him. Told him what it was. And now this time, I'm so mad, I'm not even thinking to call GT. GT DJing on the stage. I can just call this nigga and we can get this shit popping right now. But I'm so mad, I'm just trying, man, so I'm trying to get back in the building. This nigga, they send the police out. They want me off the premises.
Okay, y'all hear him? He said he's so mad he is trying to get back in the building. They had to call the police. Now y'all just witnessed his temper. Could you imagine what he was doing that night for them to have to remove him from the building? He's telling half the story here.
I still have no clue. I say, okay, cool, this nigga got a problem with me. So I run in the car in LA. He said, man, I still don't know. My partner on
Increase your profit and work less
Hold
time.
on, it's commercial.
With a genius new AI tool, which is perfect for print on.
tour with him. He said, Lee, I still don't know. Bill Bellamy rapping to him one day. He said, he ain't saying nothing. I still don't know. So I said, all right. But I run into this nigga, I'm my ass. But I already know my temper. I already know my temper. Because see, he been out wild, and that's niggas, they security battle tested and all this old slick shit. And I know me. I'm not finna let you talk slick to me. They already got a problem. Because you tried to play me. You tried to play me on some, put the nigga out the building, pay this nigga over the shoulder type shit. I'm like, all right.
How you mad because somebody paid you for doing nothing? He's mad and felt like it was disrespectful because Katt Williams told them to pay the man. I'm not there. I don't know what's going on. Just pay him so the show can go on. So that's what they did, and he's mad.
It's two ways I can handle this. I could be a ignorant nigga and just be law running nigga in the streets, then do it in the streets. But then the nigga
Do it in the
opened himself
streets.
up when he said, nigga, this celebrity boxing thing, nigga, I started it, and they niggas looked at me like I was crazy. You started? No, first people I saw was Willie D and Melly Mel. Nigga, way before you, nigga, you wasn't around at the time. And then I said, oh shit, maybe I can get this shit settled, this nigga, in this ring for a bag. Because he be talking his boxing shit. So since you started, let's make it full circle. You haven't had a bout. So if that was your dream, you was the one that started celebrity boxing, you wanted to do it in the beginning. So now you have a challenger. That's all I'm saying is let's make the challenge happen. This is my personal underlying problem with you is feeling the fire for me to want to get in the ring with you and damage your face and do something bad to your body. That's one thing.
He want to fight Katt Williams, y'all. This man said I could have handled it in the streets. He want to be an ignorant black man. What everybody already stereotype him as. He already been in the prison system. And he want to bring ignorance to YouTube and Hollywood. This is why we can't have shit. And it's really pissing me off. Because what's going to happen, everyone? YouTube is going to start kicking us off of YouTube. Every city, black clubs get closed down. Black restaurants get closed down. People get kicked out of housing because of black ignorance. Airbnbs don't want to rent to black folks because they have parties instead of having it for 4 people like they rented it for, and they throw a big mansion party and tear people's shit. And then they get all over social media and say, people racist. Look at this ignorance right here. This is a grown ass black man who's supposed to be setting an example for these young boys coming behind him. But no, he on YouTube and on everybody platform talking about he want to fight another black man because another black man didn't remember him and paid him money. Make this make sense? Can somebody make this make sense? This man is mad because he felt disrespected. This is no different than somebody stepping on somebody Jordan. You step on my Jordans and I just bought them, so I'm going to blow your head off. What is wrong with our black people? Now, this man been in the penitentiary. Did he not learn nothing? First of all, who sell death on the internet? He pretty much saying he gonna do something to Katt Williams. I don't know no killer that talk. You know, this is just ridiculous to me.
But as a talent, oh, you're an excellent talent. But that don't make you a cool ass person though. So let me get in the ring with you, settle my difference with you for a bag or whatever. Cause you started it. That just it opened it up.
You started it.
You started
kid
shit. You ain't got no problem with doing it. So let's do it. You got a challenger. You ain't got to wait and hope for somebody to challenge you. Or oh, maybe Kevin Hart may want to do it one day. Or maybe I'll do it with Steve Harvey. No, it's somebody right now that's willing. They want to ask you about something civilized. But I ask you in the ring. Like Muhammad Ali asked that man what's his name. And I keep asking that nigga what I do. What I do. I beat his ass with it. What I do for 4 rounds.
I want to know. I think the world
This is
wanna
Willie
know
D.
what happened between you and Ali Sddiq. I know you said
The
you
world
talk
couldn't
about it.
possibly want to know
Wanna
that.
know,
He's
man.
not
We
famous enough for the world to want to know that.
Right.
Ali's
Because
famous.
my side of the world doesn't want to know that. See,
Well, my side of the world.
here's the thing.
What happened, man?
A lot of times what liars do first is they set up a narrative and a scenario. Like Michael Blackson just got on national TV and told people, yeah, I got a beef with Katt Williams, and Katt is mad at me about this, and because I said this, and I didn't even mean it like that. And the whole time, he's never talked to me. That's how he feels. He's heard I'm angry. I've not had a conversation with him. It's the same with your Ali Sddiq. If it wasn't for the information that I know in my intel, I would be a fan of his like everybody else. Who wouldn't be a fan of a young black storyteller that's done time and loves his family and is a hometown guy? Like, why would he ever have any enemies in comedy? It's ludicrous. But if you pick the actual king, then make sure that your story is correct. And
Now, did you see how intelligent and profound Katt Williams delivered that message? He said, I don't have a problem with this man at all. My dang on computer about to die. He said, I don't have a problem with this man at all. So why do he have a problem with me?
unfortunately, his story's not correct. No matter what he says, he never met me. He made it disrespectful that a security guard...
Would you be interested in collecting 5-figure paychecks for a few hours of work, helping me in your spare time?
that was 6'7" reached over.
Give me a
him to
second,
pay
y'all. Let me plug up my laptop. Give me a second.
him.
Sorry about that. Thought I had it plugged up.
Not mentioning the fact that he got paid for not doing anything.
Well, let's start at the beginning of the reline thing.
I don't know if I wanna.
I'm gonna
Go
start,
ahead.
and then you can do what you want to do.
Fair enough.
But I think
Did y'all just hear Katt Williams say, I don't know if I want to? And Willie D is pushing the issue. To me, he's instigating. He's rekindling bad blood. It's like, dude, he don't want to talk about this beef. Why are you instigating?
for the sake of the audience knowing, just
Tell
having
them who
an
Ali
idea of
Sddiq
what we're
is
talking
first.
about. Ali Saddiq
is a comedian from Houston that's based in Houston.
A very fine comedian.
Very fine comedian. Now, Ali said that he went.
He just gave him props. He said a very fine comedian. This man's still mad. Now Willie D is from Houston too, y'all. He from the Ghetto Boys, and he has a podcast. Who all don't know him. I really like Willie D. I don't understand why he would do this and push this issue, this agenda, to start a beef. It's like, is Ali your boy? Because you pushing it, and Cat just told you he don't want to talk about it, and he still gave this man credit for being a good comedian.
Went to Reliant Arena he was on the same show as you. He showed up, and the security stopped him from entering the building. And they said, then somebody told him Cat didn't want you to come in. And then at some point, somebody else came and gave him a check. Another security person reached over somebody's shoulder and gave him a check. He said that the people that were the working security locked arms to prevent him from walking inside of the building. And he thought that, you had a problem with him. And he said he didn't know why you had a problem with him. And to this day, he don't know why you have a problem with him. That was the.
It'd be nice if that was the story. So now, if that's the story, then let me see if I got this correct. A guy I've never met was supposed to be doing a show with me. And I got so angry, even though I hadn't met him, that I had security keep him out of the building. See, that's the problem with lies. They're faulty from their inception, sir. I'm the person in the story that doesn't have a grudge to feel. I don't care why I didn't like Katt Williams. I would get to the bottom of it. This is not one of those stories. First of all, the actual truth of this matter is every city that I go to, I already have the comedians who are opening up for me. Not just this tour, but for the 17 100 city tours previous to this. I never go to the city and go, hey, do you guys have some comics here? I'd like to add them to my show. I just don't do it.
So it sounded like it was a misunderstanding that Ali Sddiq thought he was supposed to open up, and Cat pretty much was saying, no, I have my own comedians. I don't know what happened, but he did hang out with him. Cat don't remember hanging out with him. Ali said he hung out with him. Cat said he never met him. But anyway, because it was a misunderstanding, Katt Williams, being Katt Williams, still told his accountants, pay the man. Give him $1,500 for showing up. So I can imagine how Ali started showing out. If security had to lock arms and keep you from coming in the building, that means you were showing your ass, and the police was called. And you blaming Katt Williams, he wasn't even there. Katt Williams wasn't coming till later to close. He was still at his hotel. So why you not mad at security? You mad at Cat. He didn't even do all that.
I travel with the comedians that are coming to your city. We're one unit and one team when we come. That is to let you understand that no comic was fin to come join us that evening because there isn't space for it.
Could y'all get my likes up, please?
I still have to do an hour at the end of this. There's a limited amount of time. So we could just start there. Second of all, I don't care where you're from, what the venue is, how cool you are with the people that work there. Katt Williams show means Katt Williams show. That means don't nothing move but the money. There ain't no loud talk.
If you've ever run an online store, you'll love this. Upload a product photo, enter a title, and click.
Talking and voice raising and, how dare you? How dare you? Let me look on the advertisements and see, do I see your name or face, sir, whoever you may be? Where would you even get the entitlement to be having this question? This is like me insisting that the Lakers put me on as a starter. And I won't take no for an answer. It's ridiculous. You don't even.
I love Katt Williams. You know why? Because he is so intelligent. His IQ is 163 or something like that. He's so profound and intelligent, and he don't even cuss you out. He kill you with his intellect, his words. And he's so calm and well spoken that you can't even deny how intelligent this man is. Ali hooping and hollering, talking about I could take it to the streets, So I came up with this Katt Williams setup for Ali. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I want to play this real quick. Where is it? I done lost it.
Angry at breakfast, nigga? You gang banging on bacon, nigga? This is.
Let me play it one more time. This is to Ali.
You angry at breakfast, nigga? You gang banging on bacon, nigga? This is.
This Negro is angry at breakfast. He said you gang banging at breakfast, nigga.
Now, apparently, y'all
Okay, y'all. Let me go back to my video. I'm sorry. I had to show y'all that because is it me? Is it me or is it Ali? Is he tripping? Because if I showed up to a venue and I thought, just say it because I speak. Just say, I'm here to speak. You know, I was called to speak, and they was like, nah, we don't have you on the roster. And I'm like, wait a minute. I took off work. I came here to speak. I'm mad. They called a person that's the main speaker, and she said, go ahead and pay Nina $1,500 for her time. To me, that's a day off with pay. Thank you. It was a misunderstanding, but thank you for paying me. You did right by me. Shouldn't that be all that's said? He want to be mad because Katt Williams don't know him. What man mad about another man not recognizing him? To me, that's some girl shit. That's some female shit. Only females you would think act like that. I just don't know no man that gets mad because another man won't acknowledge him. I'm starting to believe now this is nothing about respect. It's nothing about I was supposed to perform. I'm thinking Steve Harvey and somebody paying this man now because he just didn't came out of the woodworks. They really want to hurt Katt Williams, y'all. They really want to hurt this man. All behind money and greed. It reminds me of, let me tell y'all what it reminds me of. I'm messing with my computer, y'all. This reminds me of back in the 90s when Nino Brown days was popping. When everybody was fighting over the street corner. This is my corner. Do you know how many brothers' lives was taken back in the 90s because they was fighting over a corner that didn't even belong to them? Black folks will fight over a block that they don't make $1 off of, no otherwise than selling crack. They don't own no property on that block. They ain't paying nobody mortgage, but that's their block. And a lot of men died behind crack cocaine. This is what this remind me of. They didn't turn YouTube into the streets. This is the block. They didn't took ignorance. People already talking about us. They talk about us bad, man. They call us thugs, criminals, drug dealers, prostitutes. And every day y'all keep proving these folks right. And turn around with the same tongue and say, they racist. What about you being racist against your own brother? You hate your own brother more than they hate your brother. You want to see your brother dead. Not just, I want to confront this man like a man. I want him dead. You hate your brother that bad that you want to see him dead, I tell y'all that's the Willie Lynch letter. Making of a slave. You can't tell me that ain't no slave mentality that you would kill your own brother over something that you don't even own yourself. You would shoot your own brother. Just over Christmas, two brothers from the same mother shot each other. And one killed their sister over Christmas gifts. Who raising these folks? So, black mama, when you say you don't need a man, your son need a man. Your daughter need a man in their house. Because we're failing these children because these children grow up and they be Ali Rashid. Angry black men. I can just about guarantee you Ali Rashid did not have a father. Because when you have a father in your life, you know how to conduct yourself as a man. Having a penis make you a male, it don't make you a man. When you a man, Mr. Willie D, and don't take this with no disrespect, because like I said, I do not disrespect men. I try not to if they don't disrespect me. I'm telling you as your sister, Mr. Willie, because I look up to you as a podcaster and a black man that made it out of the trenches. I respect that. But what I don't respect is you getting two brothers together. Instead of bringing peace among the two brothers, you brung mishap. You brung drama and harm. One of them can get hurt. And guess what? The bloodshed will be on your hands, sir. Just say he see Katt Williams somewhere and he hurt Katt Williams and really do something bad to him. You in the middle of it. Because what you should have done, Mr. Willie D, because you're from Houston and you know Rasheed Ali, I'm saying his name backwards, you know him. So you should have sat down like a brother and said, come on, bruh. Katt ain't like that, man. I know you and I know Katt. What can I do to bring both of you brothers together and squash this beef? Because enough is enough. I don't want to see neither one of you brothers dead. I don't want to see neither one of you brothers lose your career off this street mentality shit. That's what he should have did. So what can I do to get you two brothers together so we can squash this beef? Because I believe it's just a misunderstanding. Because Katt saying he don't remember you and you saying Katt disrespected you. So if I can get you two brothers together, even if we have to go get Farrakhan, because Farrakhan good being a mediator. Let's sit down and let's resolve this and let's get this money. It's some money to be made on YouTube, in the comedy clubs, in venues. It's too much money. The world has opened up where black folks can make money on every angle. We can make money like we never made money before. So if you sitting there hungry and struggling, it's because you choose to. Trust and believe me, I'm telling you the truth. This phone in your hand can change your life. So if you choose not to use it for what it's made for, that's up to you. But Willie D, you should have squashed the beef instead of instigate. That sounds like some girl stuff. Well, she said that you did, and they said, and when she got, and that's how they was talking. That ain't what Rasheed said. Well, Rasheed said, come on, man. I never seen so many males act like females in my life. So to all you men that's instigating and mad and saying this, and that, and talking about girl shit, your slip showing. Your slip is showing. You know why Dr. King, they said that he sold out people? He really didn't sell out our black folks. They said he sold out black people. He got tired. It's a difference in selling out and getting tired. You get tired of marching, then sprayed with water hose, getting dog sicked on you, going to jail. When you look around and you only see 3 or 4 brothers in there with you, where you know it's millions and millions of soldiers. And I only see 3 or 4 people. My home the one getting tore down. I'm leaving my family going to jail to fight for these black folks, and they're not fighting with me. They fighting against me. They calling me a sellout Negro. And I'm putting my life on the front line for these Negroes. And I look around, I see more females on the front line than I do males. Something wrong with this picture. So Dr. King got tired. Who gonna keep fighting for somebody that ain't fighting for themselves? I can't keep taking up for my brothers when my brother's making me look bad. I can't argue with Karen when she called my brothers thugs and thieves, and you can cut on YouTube and you see thugs and thieves that's famous. He even said Katt Williams got $500,000 more than him. That's how I know it's about money. I got just as much as you got. Are you a man or a mouse? Who the hell cares how much somebody got in their pocket? Who cares? And $500,000, sir, you act like that ain't no money. Just like if I have $1 and somebody got $499,000, I'm way behind his ass. That ain't even no comparison. He only got 500, a half a million more than me. That's life-changing money, sir. Even though that's not true, because Katt Williams' net worth is wrong online. So whoever Googling Katt Williams, that net worth is wrong. He has way more than 2 million. Just imagine. Katt Williams has sold out venues. He didn't did movies. He has way more than $2 million. Cardi B worth 50 million. She just came in the scene less than 5 years ago. They want y'all to believe Katt is the bottom of the barrel. You know what? Katt don't care. He ain't got nothing to prove. He don't have to show his bank account. But he show it through what he do when he bless folks. And he's so humble. And I guess people get mad because he don't get mad. He don't let a brother take him out of his element. That's when you a true man and a true gangster. My father was a man of little words. He kills you with his actions. Katt said, oh, you want to fight, brother? You a comedian, I comedian. Let's fight with these words. I don't want to fight you with these fists because I might get hurt. You might hurt my pretty face. No, let's fight with these words on the stage then. How about that? Because for some reason, he think he's on Katt Williams' level. That's like Katt Williams say, I'm just as good as Richard Pryor. I'm better than Richard Pryor. He said, I believe I'm better than Richard Pryor, but Richard Pryor is the GOAT. I honor him. I follow behind him. He's the reason why I do what I do. So I'm not going to want to fight Richard. I idolize Richard Pryor. But yeah, I want to be better than Richard Pryor. Of course I do. It's a difference. Do y'all see anybody trying to fight Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy is the GOAT. He's holding the torch right now because Red Fox and Richard is gone. So Eddie holding the torch. Have anybody came after Eddie ever? I don't remember. Have anybody challenged Eddie money? Said Eddie said this. Eddie talked about a lot of people. But I never heard them want to fight. Like I was saying about YouTube, y'all. YouTube is a good platform to make money from home. I'm in my bed on the phone talking to y'all. It's a little bootleg. You know, I have my system in there, but I don't use it all the time. When I want to talk, I just cut on my phone. Because I want you to know I'm real. And I'm just a regular person. And I just like having good conversation with my people. And I'm saying to my people right now, whoever hear me, we're displaying ignorance all over this platform that can be used for good. There's no reason that man took an hour or so out his day to threaten another black man when he could have took that hour to heal a black man, to help a black man. But he felt like it was a bigger need to make himself look tough and call out a black man in front of all these white folks who think we ignorant already. That's sad to me. They already think we ignorant. I ain't saying all of them, but a whole lot of them. Look at these Negroes. I can imagine what kind of conversation they have on Friday nights. Just cut on YouTube. Let's watch these retarded ass slow folks that's of brown color act a damn fool. We ain't got to kill them. Look what they doing to each other. They doing a good damn job by themselves. We ain't got to do nothing but watch. Honey, would you pop the popcorn and bring me a beer? These black folks on YouTube acting a fool again. And as soon as one of them say it, you racist ass. Is it racism or is it true? That's what I want y'all to know. Is it racism or is it true? Is it true what people saying about us? Because I say it about us. And one thing I heard a woman say, she said, I am sick and tired of fighting for the black man and the black man not fighting for us. And that is true. Because a lot of black men, y'all more concerned about money, status, honor to the streets, my boys, like Ali Sddiq. Do you know what you just did to your family, brother? You just took some food out your family mouth because you're going to lose a lot of your audience now. You're going to lose people that didn't even know you, that had the opportunity to get to know you. Now they don't want to know you. I don't even want to see your stand-up. And you're about to be in Grand Rapids, Michigan on January the 21st, I think. I just looked at his tour guide. He's about to be in Grand Rapids just before Katt Williams coming in May. And I may have would have went like, oh, it's a comedian coming. Ain't nothing to do. Let me go see him. I'm not coming now. I wouldn't dare give you my money. And it ain't because I'm a Katt Williams fan, because I am. And I love a lot of other comedians. I love Cedric. Steve Harvey, all right. He ain't bad. I just don't like the way he do people. But now that you display hate, I don't even want to see you, because to me that's ignorance. I don't support ignorance. I talk to my boys on a daily basis. I have 2 grown sons. I talk to them on a daily basis about being good black men. You think I'm going to give a black man that got on the internet and threaten another black man my hard-earned money? No, I'm not doing it. And there's a lot of white folks watching this. They talking about you, sir. They calling you ignorant, sir. They calling you violent. You know what they say about black people. They're so evil and mean and they're violent. So you just took money out your family mouth because you have a point to prove that Katt Williams know you. If I was your woman, I would be pissed. She really need to check you. Real friends tell you the truth. They don't give you interviews and give you a platform to show your ignorance. They're embarrassing you, sir. Mr. Willie D let you embarrass yourself. A real friend, your brother, your rider, my homie, he gonna check your ass, bro. What you doing, man? So what? That nigga don't know you, nigga. You a man. Man up. What you doing, bro? Why you care this nigga don't know you? That's some girl shit. That's what they should be telling him. They should be saying this. Exactly what they should be saying.
You act like a little bitch right now. You acting real paranoid and shit.
Once again.
You know what, nigga? You act like a little bitch right now. You acting real paranoid and shit. And you know what, nigga? You act like a little bitch right now. You acting real paranoid and shit.
I didn't want to say it, so I let old dog say it.
What's up, boo? Welcome to the show. Welcome back.
I'm just, hey, y'all. I'm just outdone. I can't believe that Shannon Sharp numbers have dug up the dead. It's people you never heard of coming after Katt Williams. And Katt Williams didn't even say no threat. He didn't make not one threat. You see how the God in you can bring out the demon in somebody and they can't even see it? They don't even know they on demon time. They think they're proving a point. Like he said, what's the African comedian name? Katt was just talking about him. He said he going around saying him and Katt have a problem with each other, and he never sat down and talked to Katt. Don't men supposed to sit down as men, call each other on the phone, Ludacris? You don't make a rap song when somebody just said what he said about you. He said you was in the freaky deaky rooms at Diddy house, And it could have been monkeys up in there, all he know. Bubbles probably was up in there. Michael Jackson monkey. But he said you was in that room, sir. He said that you in the Illuminati. You sold your soul. And all you can come up with, Luda, is a rap song. Let someone say, I see Nina at a prostitution house and she was in the room with some monkeys. You think I'm gonna go take my time and write some lyrics to cuss her out? Where's she at? Where's she at? Because we need to talk about this. I gotta hear from her mouth because I know she ain't just lie on me. And I'm getting on the internet like she lied, and I want her to come right now and tell me when and where did you see me, because you a goddamn gonna lie. A bald-faced ass lie. And you finna face me like a woman. See, that's what women and men do. They don't, let me write some lyrics and cuss him out. You still didn't dispute what he said, Ludacris. Luda. This man said you Illuminati and you was in the freaky deaky room and you wrote him a rap song. Everybody mad, but then nobody's saying he's a liar. That is so funny. Ari Spears. He mentioned your eyes briefly. He said like Ari Spears' eyes. Shannon cut him off. He didn't even finish the sentence. And you made a whole video dogging out Katt Williams. He didn't even mention you but a second. That let me know it's not about what Katt Williams said. It's about the coin. Even my boy, Dr. Rashard, on Indisputable, he normally don't even touch celebrity news like this. He does real life news. Dr. Rashard even dogging out Katt Williams. Talking about he's tooting his own horn because he's on YouTube. He's mad about the numbers. I'm like, are you kidding me? When I tried to reach out to Dr. Rashard about my case that I was facing, him and Roland Martin, I didn't even get a response. I wanted y'all to talk about my case, that I was done wrong. I wanted y'all to talk about my nephew that's in the state penitentiary in Michigan doing 30 to 60 years for a $200 gas station robbery, and he was at work. They don't have no proof, circumstantial evidence. I want you to talk about that. Y'all didn't respond to me, but you respond to Katt Williams saying something about a comedian that took his jokes that he proved. We watched the jokes. He took it. They took his shit. Word for word. You talked about that, sir. That's not even important. I'm just saying, it's so many other things that people can use their platforms for besides starting beef among black men. This is why I'm going to start doing interviews, crying from the inside. I'm going to talk to a lot of brothers that's been locked up, a lot of brothers that's headed to prison, and how did it mess up your psyche? What did it do to you mentally? What was your experience in there? Because if you notice, y'all, have you ever heard the news talk about any prison murders? Do you ever see the news talk about anything that happens inside those walls? We would think people safe in prison because they never talk about it. Do y'all know it's more beatings, murders, people taking people's bodies in prison than there are on the streets? It's more crime behind those walls than there are in these streets, and we never hear about it. A lot of them men come out of there feminine, mad, angry, because they've been taken. They've been ripped of their dignity. Not only that, they in there hungry. They barely feeding those guys in there. So if you got a relative in jail, you need to drop a couple dollars on their books because they get 3 meals. That's it. Some slop. Not only that, their rights are taken. They're not considered nothing else but a number. They're not even human beings. You know what I found out before my mother passed? She pays insurance for all of us, what she used to pay her own now. But my brother, he did 28 years in the penitentiary in Michigan. My nephew doing 30 to 60. My mother kept their life insurance up until one day a life insurance agency said this to her. He said, Miss Mayberry, why are you paying insurance for your boys? She said, because I want to make sure they okay if something happened to them. He said, did you not know that if they die behind those walls, that you can't bring them home for burial? They property of the state. They will be buried in the state cemetery. She said, what? They're property of the state. So you're wasting your insurance money because they're going to be buried wherever the state want to bury them. I never knew that. Your people that's in prison is property of the state. Your insurance is not even going to cover them. Now, you may get insurance money, but it may be a clause. Y'all better make sure that say if they property of the state, your life insurance not going to cover them. Then it started making sense like, dang, that gotta be true because look at all these people that die in prison. I never see nobody shipping nobody home to have a funeral for a loved one that's been in prison. They get buried in the state cemeteries. They're nobody no more. Even after they get out, they're a number. You always gonna be that number. You a slave. That's why I say there's more things to talk about and educate people on besides arguing about comedians who getting the most money, who making numbers on YouTube. Let's talk about some real shit. Let's talk about why these brothers coming home with HIV from prison and spreading it on the streets and these women don't have a clue. Talk about that. Have these brothers y'all dating coming out of the penitentiary been with a man? Sometimes by force. A lot of times by choice. It's like Vegas. What happens in prison stays in prison. And then y'all expect too much from a brother. You women, y'all would get a brother from the penitentiary, go up there every day, taking him money, clothes, marry this brother and expecting him to be something he's incapable of being. A functional citizen in the United States. A provider, a protector. He know how to be a protector because that's all he knows, how to protect and fight. But you expect this brother to come out here and be all these things that you wanted your father to be to you, and he don't even know how. Then you would tell your friends, he lied to me. He disappointed me. He came right out and started dating all these women. Shame on you to think a brother that been locked up just gonna look at you and desire only you. That's like throwing a steak in the jungle with a bunch of lions. I want that steak. Then you throw another steak. I want that steak. Then you throw, oh, I want that steak. That steak tastes better than that steak because he hungry. He been locked down with a bunch of hard legs. He want every big butt and a smile he can see. Yeah, he desired you for the last 10 years because that's all he could see was you outside of hard legs. It's whoever in that visiting room. You let that lion out that jungle behind them bars and he's going to go wild. He going to eat. And when I say eat, I ain't just talking about sex. You put a brother out on these streets and he can't get no job because he a felon. He can't get no apartment because he a felon. He can't get no respect because he's a felon. What he gonna do? He gonna eat. Even if that means stealing your grandmama handbag coming out to church. They asked Mark Curry, the comedian Mark Curry the other day. Willie D asked him this. He said, what do you think about these ministers that's getting all this money from people? He said, okay. If I'm going to church with my family, I'm struggling. I see my pastor pull up in a nice car, get on this nice His Stacey Adams. He got on his jewelry. You know how pastors look. First lady just dripped down in jewelry and diamonds, and she looking good, and they getting out the car. He said, I'm going to rob they ass. Because my family go eat. That came from my curry. And that's how it is out here. When you hungry, you going to eat. That's why I'm going to start interviewing these brothers and homeless people. Because y'all need to see how blessed you are. Y'all really need to get inside of these brothers' head that you judging. Black men ain't no good. Now we need to find out why black men ain't no good. Ali Rashid, you a Muslim. You had a Muslim name, brother. You should be peaceful. Why are you so angry? It's time to get to the core of why you angry. And it ain't because of Katt Williams. Katt Williams just the one that you want to take your anger out on. This came way before Katt Williams. Because you was in the penitentiary. So that means you got some kind of anger issues, or you got some kind of daddy issues. Something going on inside you, brother, because you've been in the penitentiary. You don't just go to the penitentiary because you're a calm person. Well, let me take that back. It's some innocent folks up in there. But I can look at your demeanor and tell it's something else going on with you, my brother. And you have a talent. You just threw your talent away because guess what? Your agencies and your agents might drop you because you are an angry, violent black man now. They got the video. They got the video. You can't even lie. People don't deal with angry black men. I'm sorry this video is so long, but it saddens me that we have so many issues within our people, and all we can do is talk about hurting somebody in our own race. We killing our own soldiers. I can imagine if a race war break out, God forbid, I hope it never do. We're doomed, man. Because somebody go look across the street and say, they ain't looking ahead at who we gotta fight. They looking down the street like, ain't that old boy that took your baby mama, nigga? Yeah, ain't that the one that stole your joke? And they gonna turn around and start shooting each other. They shooting at us and we shooting at each other. That's what's going on right now. They're shooting at us and we shooting at each other. We can't win. Y'all want us to respect the black man, right? Black women mouths, black women. That's all I hear about black women. When y'all gonna respect each other, bruh? When y'all gonna give us a reason to respect? How can I respect somebody that can't even show these little black boys how to be black men? What am I gonna respect you for? How can I respect somebody I'm more of a man than you are? And I don't even have no nuts, and I'm just being real. How can I respect you? That's why Monique got mad at Steve Harvey when she went on his show. She went to him as her brother. A brother that got a lot of paper to stand up for her. And he told her to be quiet. You can't say that. So she looking at him like, nigga, you weak. You scared? I have more nut sacks than you do and I'm a female? That's why she told Oprah and Tyler Perry to suck her pee-pee and she ain't even got one. Because she feel like, damn, these my own people, dog. These are my people of color. These are my folks. And when it's time to fight, they let me fight by myself? Fuck y'all. That's how she felt. This shit is ridiculous. Name one time Seinfeld and any other, even Gary Owens. A white comedian called him out and said, I want to fight him. Name me one. I don't see this. Show me one show like Love and Hip Hop with a bunch of white girls looking like strippers, then pay for their bodies, then been with NBA, NFL players. They done been with the best of the best. Rap stars. And they on national TV fighting. Show me some white girls doing that. Show me A rock and roll band that got a bunch of big booty white girls on the stage and they shaking their butt to the audience. Show me one. Show me a song where they saying white girls are bitches and hoes. Name me one song that white folks had made and said white girls ain't nothing but some bitches and hoes. Actually, I never seen a white rock and roll group, country singer, throwing money on the stage. I never seen them with backup dancers. Even in their videos. You might see a little girl walk around in a bathing suit or something, but they don't degrade their women. And it makes you think like Hollywood is a trip. Because Hollywood and the Illuminati, allegedly, they control this shit. New York, the record companies, they control this shit. So if they allow a black man to get on wax and say he gonna blow another black man head off, or he brag about murdering a black man and it's selling, they pushing that agenda. They telling these black men, no, you gotta be violent to sell that music or you're not gonna be signed with us. But our country singers and our rock and roll singers, they can't do that. Let Jimmy Boy say one thing about little Becky. You won't see Jimmy Boy performing no more. They protect their Beckys and Karens. Y'all degrade black women. Why y'all think black women go get BBLs? The hair weaves, the eyelashes. Why do you think black women do that? Because black men say that's what's pretty. Then when you do it, y'all just look stupid. No, that's what you require. I done seen black men say, look at her flat ass. Don't put on sundresses this summer if you ain't got no ass. That's mental abuse. So that make women say, you know what, I gotta fix my body. Me, I'm not desirable. Our men don't protect us. They don't say, Katt Williams said this. He said, I don't see nothing wrong with stretch marks. That means you was big and got little, or you was little and got big. You had a baby or something. I don't care about stretch marks. But a lot of you brothers will look at somebody, look at her stomach. And she done had 3 or 4 babies for one of your boys or you. And you would talk about her. Oh, I had to leave her alone because she gained some weight. Nigga, I gained weight cooking for your ass. I didn't even want to cook. But I wanted to make sure your ass ate something besides McDonald's. So I cooked every day. And you got the nerve to talk about my weight gain? Instead of saying, baby, let's hit the gym. I care about your health. Let's hit the gym. You gonna talk about me, brother? You ought to look at a girl hair that got natural hair and call her a jigaboo. But as soon as we start talking about y'all crusty ass feet doing the crip walk, that sunroof up here on top of your head, them raggedy ass teeth in your mouth, we wrong. Some of y'all don't even keep your fingernails clean, but you talk about why you don't get your nails done. Negro, why you don't clean your nails? And let's not talk about the underwear and y'all walking around with y'all pants sagging and ain't changed your drawers in a week. But we still protect y'all asses. I'm mad as hell that he did that. Because I have to be a black woman that live in this world every day. I have to hear the shit from white women. And see posts on the internet and try to defend my black men when they saying, look at these monkeys. They say everything about us, man. And I'm sitting there typing, mad, ready to fight. Oh, no, they didn't say that about my people. I be mad as hell. But deep down inside me, I know they're not lying because that's what they see. But I'm still ready to fight for mine because they talking about mine. It's like I can talk about my brothers and sisters, but you can't talk about my brothers and sisters. But damn, it's a line to be cut. I can't keep fighting for somebody who ain't fighting for themselves. I can't keep fighting for people that want to degrade us as a people. That's stupid as hell to me. Now, when somebody say something, all I can do now is throw my hand up, be like, yeah. Everybody's not like that, Becky. Everybody's not like that. That is not what I seen on the internet, Nina. I know. Even your rich black men, even the ones that have contracts, millionaires, they're fighting like gangsters. Money's not good enough for your black men. I thought that's what you guys like, chicken and money and watermelon. You guys will fight over a piece of watermelon at a family reunion, won't you? Yeah, we will. You know why Floyd Mayweather don't come back to Grand Rapids and do nothing for our city? Besides them putting him down, locking him up. He had a club here. He tried to come here every year and do the Floyd Mayweather weekend. Everybody complained about the prices, which they were high, Floyd. I think it should have been a free carnival for the kids because you got it like that. But I get it. He had a club. They tore it up. Shootings. Fights. And he wasn't even here. He just opened the club. I'm going to give my people somewhere to go because black folks don't have nothing to do in Grand Rapids. They tore the shit up. My son is a podcaster too, and he does a lot of video recording for a lot of clubs around here. He was at an event a few months back, and it was some rap stars here from Detroit. He was hanging with them. They inside the club. They about to leave on the party bus. They open the door. It's yellow tape everywhere. They was in the basement, so they didn't hear. The basement of the club, so they didn't hear what was going on outside. 2 bodies laying there. These people visiting from Detroit. 2 bodies laying there. And you know how they had the markings in the street? They got the markings. The whole street is covering markings. Cut on the news and the chief of police who came from Chicago. He used to be in Chicago as the chief. They brought him here to Grand Rapids because it's out of control. You know what this man said? With his eyes bucked, he said, I'd never seen nothing like this. He said it was like World War II out here about 30 minutes ago. They had a whole street shootout in a residential area with the police, and 2 people died. One was an innocent bystander. And guess who did the shooting? It wasn't Peter. It was Junior and them. They killed their own brothers and tried to kill the police. Now, if the police would have shot up a bunch of black men, oh, we would have had Black Lives Matter marching. They would have brung up George Floyd death. People would have been speaking. Al Sharpton would have been here preaching. All this shit behind some black folks being ignorant. I personally, a month ago, was at a crime scene. It was 3 black people in the streets. Scared the shit out of me to the point I didn't even want to cut on my camera. They said, Nina, you go get this footage? Hell no. This too deep for me. 1 was a girl and 2 was guys. Actually, the 3rd guy got shot like 2 hours after the other people right down the street. Right when they took the bodies away, he was at his car and got murdered, and the police is right down the street, still trying to resolve the other murders. They killed that boy right while the police was down the street. And they walking around, I can guarantee you, I don't know who it was and don't care, but I can guarantee you they walking around tooting their own horn saying, I'm gangster. I killed my brother right in front of the police. I'm gangster. Niggas ain't gonna mess with me. I'm this shit. Probably when it got teardrops on his face. I'm gangster because I killed my brother. But if the police grab one of my brothers and start beating the shit out of him, I'm going to grab my phone. I ain't going to do nothing. I'm scared of him. I'm going to grab my phone, let the police strangle my brother right in front of me. I ain't going to fight him. I'm going to let these white folks call me niggas in my face and spit on me because I'm scared to go to jail. But with my brother, nigga, you said what? I have on some old Air Force Ones. Nigga, I got to kill you. You should sleep with my baby mama. You gotta die. Oh, you out-rap me in a rap battle? I'm finna kill you and your mama. You quick to kill your brother. But the mother folks, oh, you don't mess with them. But you gangster in the neighborhood. How about gangstering, helping some of these little boys become men? What happened to the big brother, big sister program? They don't have no more because we don't have those kind of leaders to lead. We got grown granddaddies beefing online. You can't tell me Rasheed and Katt ain't on their way to be grandpas. They old enough to be one. You can't tell me these comedians that's 40 and 50 years old don't have no grown ass babies. But you acting like these kids out here. I know I talked a little too long, y'all. I'm just upset because it don't seem like we getting no better. God said before the end of time, the head will be the tail and the tail will be the head. How long we gonna stay the tail? We trying to get to the position to be the head. It ain't working. It's not working. I can't keep fighting a fight by myself. I can't stand on the front line. I look back and everybody done ran. Like, where am I? Everybody gone. I can guarantee you right now, before I go, because my phone about to die. I can guarantee you right now. I can say I'm finna have a rally downtown Grand Rapids. I need all my brothers and sisters to show up because we finna make a difference with our people. We demanding more pay. We demanding more respect. We demand. About 10 people will show up. But if I go downtown and go live and say, Katt Williams down here about to fight Ali Rasheed, the damn city would be flooded. It'd be people coming from Detroit, Chicago. What time the fight start? Oh, man, y'all heard about the fight happening on this weekend, Nina Giving? Oh, they going at it. You gonna show up for the fight. But you ain't gonna show up for the fight. For your freedom, for your peace of mind, for your children. You ain't gonna show up for that. How I know you ain't gonna show up? How many of y'all got kids and grandkids that go to school? Tell me, how many of them bring school books home? Right now, today. They don't. You know why? Because they said we don't have enough money in the school system to supply the kids with books. When lottery is supposed to go to the school system. Look at all the money you spend on lottery. Only one person win that we never even heard of, always win the big jackpot. It's somewhere in LA in the deep country. We don't even know who these people are. But we still play lottery hoping that we're the ones going to win. And none of this money go to your kid's school. And none of you Negroes have ever said a word. Why my child don't have no school books and I pay taxes? Forget the lottery. Where is my tax money going? Why do we have potholes in our streets when I pay taxes? Y'all don't fight for none of that. You don't even know when they change a law in your state. Michigan has no guidelines. You know why we have no guidelines? Because black folks didn't go out and vote against no guidelines. You know why they made no guidelines? Because they want to give black folks all the time they can without getting in trouble and make it look it's legal. No, I want to throw this Negro away and throw away the book. And I'm going to do it legal because I voted on it. Y'all didn't show up. Michigan, you can get 10 years for jaywalking if the judge wanted to do it. I know that don't sound right. You can do an appeal, but guess how long it's going to take you to do your appeal? About 5 years. So he done got 5 years out of you for jaywalking. Why do you think my nephew doing 30 to 60 years for a $200 gas station robbery under circumstantial evidence? That mean, if anybody don't know what that mean, that mean we can't prove you did it. We don't have no pictures. We don't even have no witness to say you did it. But because of your background and you're a black man and we think you did it and we can use your past and build up this whole story to these 12 people that never met you and make you look like you a menace, you did it. That's what happened with him. They went back to his juvenile record. He did this, this, and this. He's been a menace all his life. He did everything but robbery, sir. You named everything. He stole a car when he was 16, so that means he's a thief. So that means he could have did the robbery. And you know, white folks, all you got to do is tell them a few crimes somebody made. Now, yeah, he did it. Who just get somebody 30 years for $200? Please, somebody enlighten me. Who give 30 years, not just 30, 30 to 60 for $200 with no gun? Because the lady said the one that robbed her didn't even have a gun. But because we have no guidelines, they can do that. And the one that gave him that time, you know what he said to my nephew? Well, at least when you get out, you will be my age. I'm still here. What? He's 70-some years old, and he retired now. And he has put, Judge Libra has put away a lot of black men in the state of Michigan. He's still around here, but God gonna put affliction on him before he leave. He already got one arm. Anybody know Judge Libra? He is a bitch. Horrible individual. He loved throwing black men away. But do y'all go vote on that? Do y'all fight on that? I don't see no brothers downtown holding each other arm saying this is enough. We ain't going to prison no more. We ain't doing this no more. No, we tired of the system. No, you scared. You're scared. But you ain't scared to pick up a gun and put on a mask and walk up to a brother in the car listening to some music and blow his whole brains out his head. You ain't afraid of that. You ain't afraid of pulling up with some kids outside and shoot up a whole block, even shoot babies. You ain't scared of that. That means you have no fear of God. And that's scary in itself. If you land up, my sister, with a brother that don't fear God, you going to the pit of hell with him. His demonic spirits just got all over you. It's a soul tie. If you with a brother that don't believe in God, shame on you. I feel bad for you. You love a brother more than you love your salvation. That's an uneven yoke person with you. I wouldn't dare entertain a person that didn't believe in God. Get away from me, Satan. Because if you don't believe in God, that means you believe in the devil. Get away from me, Satan. I have enough problems. And I had to realize a lot of my issues came from demonic soul ties. I'm sewing ties not just with men, with bad friends. You demonic soul ties with people. So they bad spirits coming on you. Now you got this black cloud over your head and you don't know why. I just can't get out this hole, God. I can't pay my bills. My health is failing. People don't like me. I'm always angry because you got that demonic soul tied on you from that person. Now you becoming him. You are who you around. You attract who you are. So now you attracting more bad people. You better break that cycle, girl. You better break that cycle, sir. If you want to live and make it, hopefully it's another place. Because people say this is heaven. No. This who heaven? Some people say it's hell. Y'all ain't seen hell. I just hope it's a better place than this thing called earth. I hope it's a better place. Because this is a sad place. This is a sad place to be. When I see somebody pregnant nowadays, I feel bad for them. Because I'm like, look at this little poor baby coming into this situation. And a lot of times the girls be broke, poor in the system, and they bringing more problems into their life, and they don't even realize it, all to keep a man in their bed. I'm pregnant by my baby. She got pregnant, I got pregnant again. I know women like that. I mentor them. I got pregnant again because that bitch got pregnant. Who you hurting, girl? You hurting yourself, because that brother can leave. He can leave both y'all asses. And if the state do make him pay, what he gonna make him pay? $50 a week. You got 12 kids over there, you get $50 a piece. That's what that's gonna do for you. You got to raise those babies. You think you hurting this brother because you keeping a baby that he don't want. You hurting yourself. I can go on and on about my black people, but I'm not. Thank y'all for listening. Could y'all get my likes up? I'm just sick of this Katt Williams. And yes, I'm going to keep talking about it because it needs to be heard. Black people need to see how black folks are behaving. We really need to see how we behave. Maybe you will see yourself in these arguments and say, damn, I'm tripping. I need to change. Maybe you will see yourself and say, man, that's why I can't keep a man, because I have demonic spirits on me. Maybe I need to go get a cleanser. Maybe I need to go pray. Maybe I need to sage my home, my body. Maybe I just need to pray, God, deliver me from this stuff that I'm in. You know, maybe I need to just change my ways because it ain't working this way. If you've been doing the same thing for the last 5 years and you in the same situation, that means what you're doing ain't working. That's what it means. It's not working. It's time for you to change. And having a PhD, sis, a bachelor's degree, associate's degree, whatever kind of degree you have, you a nurse, whatever you are, don't make you a good person. I hear women all the time, I got my own car, my own house. Okay, so what? That makes you a man, because a man's supposed to have all that stuff to provide for you. So that makes you feel good that you took over the man role and now you got to be a man to yourself. I don't understand when women say they don't want a man. How you don't want what God made you for? And a lot of you go to church. I don't want a man. How you don't want a man when God said a man can't live on bread alone, so I'm going to make him a helpmate? You were made to be a helpmate. You was not made to be the head of your house. You going against all what God made you to be. Y'all don't like, women don't like to hear this. You were made to be his helpmate. Not to be his boss, not to be his leader, not to be his drill sergeant, his parole officer, telling him when to come and go. You his helpmate. You made from his rib. And let me say clear something up before any woman say this, because I know I got a lot of big mouth women that want to. Let me say this. Y'all know I heard first of all, women argue with me about women preaching. First of all, don't argue with me, because that ain't my words. Them God's words. God said a woman should be quiet. So I had a woman say, he couldn't have meant that because we won't be able to sing in nothing in church. I don't think he said for you to sing. He said, be quiet, sit your butt down, let your man run the show. He said, you supposed to teach the babies and the ladies. That's what a woman's job is, to teach these girls how to be women. That's your position in life, and to provide and help your husband through life as a helpmate. That's what you're supposed to do. Don't nobody need you in front of the church leading the church, because if God made it that way, make this make sense. If God said a man is the head of your house, why would God make a woman the head of his house? Can I say that again? If God made a man the head of your house, why would he make you a woman the head of his house? He said, be quiet. You want to preach and teach? Go downstairs and teach Bible school to the women in the baby stand. That's your position. You can like it or not. Yeah, you know the word. You can deliver the word. But God said, shut up. Just because you know something don't mean you got to do it. I know how to shoot a gun. That don't mean I should shoot one. But big mouth women will argue with you. I know what God said. Okay, keep on doing that. That's your salvation. Don't argue with me, sis. All I can do is show you scripture. I didn't write it. And I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with nobody about their lifestyle, what's an abomination and what's not. My job is as your friend to lead you to scripture and then show yourself approved, read it for yourself. What you take out of it is between you and God. I cannot get you to heaven or hell, but I did my job as your friend telling you the truth. Now, what you do with that truth is up to you, and that's to my kids and anybody I love. I'm going to tell you the truth. If you don't want to hear the truth, hey, I did my job. I got peace now. Now, if you lie to people, you got to face God for your lie, because you know better. You know better. I just don't understand why women want to be a man. Why would you want to be a man? And I'm not talking about the gay community. I'm talking about women that like men and you want to control your man. I'm talking about them kind of women. I'm talking about the kind of women that find sexual desires in a degree on their wall. Ooh, I got a degree. I don't need a man. but you got toys in your closet. You don't want no man, but you desire how a man feel. You know why? Because that's our DNA. That's our genes. I don't care if you go buy what you think you can buy body parts, take body parts off. You are what God made you. It's in your DNA, your genes. It's in your blood. You are that. That's what you are. No matter how you change it. I don't care if I have braids in my hair. I don't care if I have tracks in my hair. I don't care if I cut my hair off bald. I am still Nina Mayberry, a black woman. No matter how I change myself, I'm still Nina Mayberry, a black woman. Because that's what my birth certificate said. I came here a black female. I'm going to die a black female. Don't care if I do go get a penis. I'm still a black female. Because if you open me up, what you going to see? Ovaries, stuff that women have that men don't have. You going to see female parts on my inside. No matter what the outside say, I got female organs. I'm made different. God took his time to make me. How dare I change me and say my God is a liar and he's a failure and he did me wrong. He made a mistake on me. My God is perfect. He's perfect. From my weak eye to my knock knees, he made me just like he wanted to make me. I'm the only one with my DNA, with my fingerprints. He did not make mistakes. When you put my fingerprint down, it's going to say, this is a female. This is Al Janine Mayberry, a female. I gave her to James and Frankie out of all the sperms that came from her daddy body. Millions and millions, trillions of sperm. She made it through because I had something for her. This is hers. That's why I said, why y'all arguing about money? Because God let you come through all them sperm cells, Ali Sddiq, to get here. Because he had a purpose for you. So you cannot argue what's for Katt Williams because Katt Williams' mail won't get delivered to your house by mistake. God knew on that particular day on Shannon Sharp's show that Katt Williams was going to break the internet from the day he was in his mama womb. He knew Katt Williams would sit there that day and do that interview and have those numbers. And can't no man on earth change it. Y'all can be mad all y'all want to. If God know the numbers of hairs on your head, you don't think he knew that y'all will be on YouTube arguing today? See, my God is perfect. I don't know who y'all serve. That's why when people come against me, I fight with the word of God. Look at your eyelashes. Well, please be patient with me. God is not through with me yet. What you got that's imperfect? Your attitude? Your hate in your heart? See, they don't like Katt Williams because Katt Williams have God in him. He have so much love. When you give and you do what God tell you to do, you know no weapon comes against you shall prosper. I'm not worried about Katt Williams. You know why I'm not worried about Katt Williams? Because he's covered by the blood. He does good by God. My phone about to die, so I gotta go, y'all. He does good by God. When you do a good deed, good things come to you. And man can't do nothing. It goes back to this joy I have, the world didn't give it to me, so the world cannot take it away. And Katt got to keep reminding himself that every day you get up, Mr. Williams, just put on a full shield of armor of God and you will be okay. Because these demons is coming after you. They come after all of us. It's people that don't even know me will get on my channel and say the worst shit ever. Listen how you talk. You sound so dry. Because the demons in you hate the God in me. You don't even know me. And you fix your tongue to say something evil because you don't like what God is doing. You know what? Go talk to God about it. Go talk to God about it. Because everything I speak on, it comes from my heart. I don't write nothing down. I just talked to y'all for almost 2 hours just talking in my heart. because I had a need to talk to my people this morning from my cell phone. And I would get somebody on here, that bootleg video. Did you get the message though, sis? I don't give a damn if I'm outside in this blizzard right now talking in the middle of the snow butt naked. Don't look at me naked. Look at what I'm saying. Did you get the message though? See, that's what people do. Y'all miss the message. You go over your head. Because you're too busy looking at what's in front of you instead of what they're saying to you. I talk to my sisters all the time because I want my sisters to be better. I might come off a little harsh sometimes talking about the bonnets and the pajamas because I want my sisters to be classy. You a black queen. You royalty, girl. Don't you ever come outside with no bonnet on your head looking like a piece of nothing. You royalty. You beautiful. Don't you ever let the world degrade you. You got to come outside in your pajamas, ain't wash your behind. What? You better know who you are and walk proudly in it. Don't you ever let a brother degrade you to the point you got to go fight your sister. Or I got to take my sister. Man, there's all these men out here. What? Or I got to talk about my sister because I'm jealous. No, she should make you want to be better. If I see a woman that got more than me, she inspires me. Shannon Sharp inspired me. Willie D inspired me. Tisha Tells, they inspire me. Even Tasha K. I know y'all don't like Tasha, but see, I don't look at everything that Tasha K have done because Tasha K is kind of losing herself, y'all. She really need prayer. See, money sometimes leads you astray. She got to remember, God bless you, Tasha, to be a millionaire on YouTube. Don't do that to your blessing, sis. I inspire her for showing me it's possible. That's the point y'all miss. She showed black women it's possible to be a millionaire from your bed on a cell phone. I don't care what she did after that. She showed me it was possible and opened doors for me to do it because I'm doing it now. So I thank Tasha K. But what y'all see, Tasha going to jail. Tasha better stop. Tasha. Pray for Tasha because the money taking over. Sometimes money leads you astray. Look at the comedians right now. Money blinds people sometimes, especially you never had none. I'm used to money. I ain't never been rich, but I sure ain't never been hungry. I'm used to having money. Money go always come. I'm not gonna dog nobody and steal nothing from people for for money. They burn money in the United States. It's too much of it for us to be tripping. Too much money out here. And I can't read y'all comments right now because my phone about to die. But real quick, hey Janet, I love you, my sister. My sister Janet Howard is on here. This girl is so profound and so sweet. I've been knowing her since I was a kid. I'm gonna get an interview with Janet. Can I get an interview with you, Janet? She wrote books. She been locked up. Janet did a lot of good things, and I want to share her with you guys because she one of the ones that make me who I am. So I love you, Janet. Yes, I'm gonna call Janet. I don't know if we still Facebook friends. I'm gonna send you my number. Email me at nina121269@gmail.com because I can't put my phone number on here. And I'm going to send you my number through the email and we can sit down and talk. Janet, one of my big sisters, y'all. I love her. Miss Deborah, hey. Miss Lorraine, hey. Miss Ethel, hello. Patricia. Alvina, hello. Sheila, hi. Ivy, hello. I'm going to read y'all comments when I get off here. My phone about to die. Patricia Johnson. Francine, hello. Welcome. Could y'all make sure my likes is taken care of? I haven't even looked at them. Hi, hello, Angela. Deborah again. Loving Life, hello. Sandy. What I'm going to do is read y'all comments and then I'm going to address them in my next video because y'all said a lot of good stuff. I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to read them. Ms. Sandra. Marlene, hello. I thank you all for these comments. Margaret, Miss Margaret, thank you. James, thank you, James. What is that? Janeth? I don't know if I said your name right. I thank you all. Neil, Ocean, Jay. Who did I miss? If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. Mary, Sheila, Ruben, Marlene, Mary again. Mama Joni. Hey, Mama Joni. Thank you for joining me last night. Who else did I miss? I love you guys. You just don't know how you helping me change my life. I've been through the trenches. I've been through some storms, man. And this is my therapy. Angela, thank you. This is my therapy. I hope my phone don't go off. I want to say this real quick. When I'm on here talking, y'all, this is my therapy. If I can just talk and get it out instead of exploding, it makes me a better person and I can help somebody else. And a lot of black people need therapy. That's y'all problem. Y'all holding all that mess inside of you from mama and them. Mama and them. Grandmama. Family secrets. Y'all holding all that stuff what your uncle did to you. Your family told you don't talk about. Go get help. I'm telling you, until I got help, I was so angry at the world. And once I started seeking help, it felt like a big burden came up off of me. It started changing in my life. Black folks need therapy. We have a lot of trauma. Just in our neighborhoods, being bullied at school, trauma among black people. You can have a good household, a good home, and you go to school and you have to deal with trauma. Fighting and hoping you get home. And you afraid to wear something new because everybody gonna talk about you because they don't have nothing new. But y'all know little kids right now say this to other little kids, that those ain't real shoes. That ain't no real Gucci. These kids living in the projects and bullying another kid in the projects saying they stuff ain't real. All of y'all need knockoffs on. What the hell? What are y'all teaching these kids? See, that's why I check my grandbabies. Let me hear you say something out of line to somebody, especially about what they have on. You would get slapped in your mouth right in front of everybody. Get embarrassed if you want to. You ain't got no damn money. You don't have no job. How you talking about what somebody got on? See, that's the kind of parents we need. Check these damn kids. Check those backpacks. Check under those beds. Check those phones. Because that's why these children are doing what they're doing. Because they don't have no discipline. This phone is their babysitter. Kids don't know how to, well, I ain't gonna say they don't know how to read because the phone made kids very smart. These kids are very smart. What y'all need to do is make them start a YouTube channel. You want to act a fool? Put it on YouTube. Get us some money then. You and your brother want to fight every day. We recording y'all ass. I'm finna put cameras all in your room. We finna record you. We finna make some money off you acting ignorant then. But this your girl Nina, the Unbreakable Strong Woman. On this Saturday in Michigan in this blizzard, I will be back tonight on my computer system. This is just my morning talk. And I didn't talk up until the afternoon. I told y'all, if they pay me to talk, I'm going to be a trillionaire because this is what I do. This is what I do and I love doing it. I have no shame with my game when it comes to this tongue. God has blessed me. I thought I didn't have no talents. God said, oh, yes, you do. You got that gap. You got that tongue. Speak it. Open that mouth. Use it for the right thing. Don't curse people. Bless folks with it. So that's what I'm trying to do. Y'all have a good day. I see y'all later on tonight. I probably don't come back on y'all until about 6 o'clock. What am I talking about? I don't know. I don't know what's about to happen. Every day is something new. I'm scared. I don't know what's about to happen. I said it's the year 24 exposure. I don't know what's about to be exposed. Now, shit. We might find out that Donald Trump is a woman. I don't know. I'm scared, but I'm ready for it. I'm going to bring it to you. I love you all. Keep your head up, and I hope somebody got something out of this. Please like, share, subscribe. Please make sure you give it to a family member, because there's a lot of young women out here that need to hear this, a lot of young men. Just share my channel. And another thing I'm asking each and one of you to do when you have time, I have over 400 videos. Could y'all go through my catalog? Just breeze through them. You ain't got to watch it all the way through. Just view it, like it, or don't like it. But just please look at all my other videos and check me out. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Take care.